Hey, Restoration. Listen, if you weren't at the third service this past Sunday, you missed a beautiful movement of God. Something that was just something very special, unplanned. You couldn't plan for it. It was beautiful. To kind of catch everybody up, each and every Sunday, we have a group of what I would say missionary-minded believers who go every single Sunday to Langett's Assisted Living Facility at the corner of Murray and Remount. And they bring them to church every single Sunday, right? I could name names, but I'm going to miss them if I do. I do know the group is pretty much led by Rusty and Janet Howe. They're just amazing, right? And they have a team of volunteers that make that happen. Every Sunday, they are there hearing the gospel, every single Sunday. This past Sunday, we had planned on one of them being baptized. Well, in the moment, there was yet another member of Langett's nursing facility who said, hey, I want to get baptized. And what we got to see is we saw 4, 5, 6 men literally like putting someone into the baptistry who couldn't physically get in on their own. It was really a moment to behold. But I say that to say this. I want to let you know how all that got started. It was birthed from a vision from one of our own church members. Like, it was nothing Restoration came up with. It was nothing the leadership came up with, elder staff. It was really just a missionary-minded believer who's part of our church who said, hey, I see a ministry opportunity. And it was launched from Matthew 25, verse 40. I'm going to catch you up on this, but I want everybody to kind of lean in and think about this. In Matthew 25, starting in verse 31, Jesus is painting a picture of final judgment, right? And he starts to kind of tell this scene where at the end of judgment, he puts the goats on the left and the righteous on the right, right? He puts the goats on the left, he puts the righteous on the right. And he says this, right? He looks at the sheep, the righteous sheep, and he says, hey, come with me to take the inheritance that was prepared for you before the foundations of the world. He says, because when I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I needed clothes, you gave me something to wear. And at the end of the conversation, they say, whoa, Jesus, like, we're glad we're coming with you. We're super thankful. But when did we see you thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you needing clothes and we gave you some clothes? And here's what he says, verse 40. Truly I say to you, as you did it for the least of these, my brothers, you did it to me. So I want to encourage you this week, very practically. Who is it around your life, in your circle, where you work, in your neighborhood, in your city? Like, who is it that maybe the society would look at and say, yeah, they're the marginalized of society. They're poor, they're disabled, whatever. Like, just fill in the blank, right? Who is it who needs something to drink? Who is it that needs some clothes? Who is it that needs you to love them and be an expression of the gospel to them? Jesus says in Matthew 25 with final judgment, if you did it to the least of these, you actually did it for him. I want to encourage you on that this week, church. Hey, listen, we're going to continue our study of the book of Romans this Sunday. We have so much coming up in the next couple weeks. Baptism at the beach, sports camp. We have our student camp, right? Be praying for that. We have family dedication coming up on Father's Day. Maybe that's something you need to do. All the information, all the links below the video. Church, I'll see you on Sunday. And until then, be on mission.